What's up guys, girls, and also yourself? This is Potato Butcher, also known as Will, and welcome to an Advanced Warfare video, and this is where I talk about my first impressions. So Advanced Warfare has been out just over half a week now. I've had 4 good, few hours sessions here and there, playing Advanced Warfare. I've just hit the first prestige, just leveled up a little bit on the first one, so I've been playing it quite a bit. I've not played it as much as others. I mean, there's some people on there like Prestige 3, 4, ridiculous things like that. But for me, I mean, I've played enough of it to have an opinion on Advanced Warfare. So this video is going to be completely about the good and the bad. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the good things about Advanced Warfare. First of all, and a lot of you are gonna know what I'm gonna say, is the exosuit. The exosuit really does actually make the game fun, makes it fast-paced, it makes it interesting. It does have a massive skill gap for players. At the start of the game, I completely struggled. I was getting destroyed. And now that I've not completely mastered it, I don't think anyone has, but I've started to get used to the exo, and I've put in some practice with the exo, and I'm doing really well with it now. So the exosuit itself is a learning curve, yes. It threw a curveball at me, but it's the best bit about the game. It changes COD completely. It still feels like COD, but it is COD, and it's with exosuits. So that's about the exosuits. The Pick 13, I like the Pick 13 system, and I like how there's not really anything crucial or a crutch thing you have to use in the game. Now, you've got like the 8 assault rifles that are pretty much dominant. I'm not talking about like guns, I'm talking about like perks and equipment and things like that. There isn't really one perk, there's only one perk actually in Advanced Warfare that is a crutch perk. And the others you can actually go without, you don't have to use. And to me, that is good. That is good that you can have a variety of things that you can use, and I'm loving that. Next, the kill streaks. I'm iffy with the kill streaks. I like the fact that you can customize them. I like the fact that they require skill to get, but I think they require a little bit too much score. But the base kill streaks themselves are pretty terrible, and I think some of them could do with a buff. Most of them actually. So score streaks, it's a good thing that they've got them in. I like how you can earn them and things like that, but the way the score streaks, like the actual damage they do and things like that, sort of needs tweaking. But score streaks is a plus in my mind, so that's a good one. Next, I'm going to say maps. The maps are fun, fast pace, paced. There's a D on the end of that, Will. The maps are fast paced, which is really good. I mean, it's the opposite to Ghosts, so that's always a plus. And generally, just the whole game is fun. That's the main point of it. So there's not really much else to say on that. I strongly recommend getting it just because it's fun. Now let's go into the negative stuff. Now, the negative stuff is, it's only a couple of things, but to me personally, and I know to a lot of other people that I play with, people have already said this, there's only a couple of things, but they're really, really huge. The first thing, and this is the most annoying thing about Advanced Warfare, and if you've played it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, is the connections. The connections in Advanced Warfare are terrible. You'll have one game where the connection is on your side, and you are going beast mode. You are absolutely destroying the other team. And then, next game comes around, your connection is absolutely terrible, and you just can't hit anything. And then you start thinking, oh, is it because I'm just bad at Advanced Warfare? And then you keep having these good games, and it's like, well, I can't be bad at Advanced Warfare completely. It must be something to do with the connection. And then you'll actually start peppering someone, and if you enable paintball mode, you notice this actually almost straight away. You're shooting someone, you can see your actual paintballs splatting on their body where you've hit them. No hit registration or nothing. And to me that makes it really not enjoyable. I just don't like playing when the connections are really bad. And For me, that is like the game breaker of Advanced Warfare. Now, don't get me wrong, I said that the game is fun, and it is, but only if the connection's on your side. And about 80 to 90% of the time, it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be on the actual ping bars. Everyone's going down to 1 bars or 2 bars. You don't even know who the host is half the time. There's no dedicated servers at this time, so it's just a complete mess, the connections. And Sledgehammer, if you're watching this or listening to what I'm saying, you need to sort the connections out. That is the priority on your list. Not all this HUD changing, whatever I've seen you're planning on doing. Fix the connections. Like, the connections are an absolute joke. And the other issue with Advanced Warfare, and this one, it needs doing as well, but I'd rather connections being done first, is the spawn system. I'm sorry, but the spawn system on Advanced Warfare is the worst I've seen in a COD game. Like, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, they were terrible as well. But this really does take the biscuit. I mean, you could spawn, say on this on a path, and the enemy will spawn literally behind you pretty much at the same time. Like, the spawn system does not make sense. You spawn literally next to people. You can spawn and instantly die within a second just because someone spawned just literally around the corner from you. The spawn system makes no sense and it needs to be tweaked. Now, the reason why the spawn system is bad is for the following reason. It's not because they haven't done the spawn system right. I mean, if they didn't have the exosuits, the spawn system would be pretty much good. But because they have the exosuit, because there's people boosting around and going so quickly around the map, I can understand why it was difficult to do the spawn system. But with that in mind, I mean, I'm speaking about Sledgehammer here. If the spawn system was bad because the exosuits were too quick going around the map, you should have made your maps bigger. I mean, they all seem pretty small. And yet, if the spawn system doesn't work, make the map bigger. I don't get why you have to make all these small compact maps that just end up being frustrating. You should have made them, I'm not saying massive, but you should have made them a bit bigger, so where you could have all these like more safe spawns and things like that, because the spawn system is sort of killing the gameplay at the moment, and no one knows what to really do with the spawn system. So that's the two major issues with Advanced Warfare. Now, there's a few little things, like, to me, personally, I feel like assault rifles are a bit too dominant. I mean, I'm an assault rifle player, but even I can see that the SMGs are hardly used. The SMGs need a buff. LMGs, I've not really touched them or seen them that much, so I can't really comment on that. The snipers are fine. I like how the snipers are. They're not underpowered, but they're not overpowered, and I like that. Anyway, to this day, as far as I'm aware. And other than that, the launchers are fine. I'm actually surprised that danger close is not really a problem. Now, we haven't had all the people coming in with like the noob tubes and the rocket launchers and stuff. I've not really come across that. But with like standard grenades and stuff, it's really not that bad. And because you got your exosuit, you can just jump over them. So I don't mind danger close being in there, as long as it's not abused by grenade launchers or things down the line like that. Now, the other thing that I would say is, and it's sort of a shame, but it needed to be in there, is there's one crutch perk in the game that I find myself using on every class, and that's Blast Suppressor. For me, Blast Suppressor is a crucial one, because then you can just go around the map and do your exo movement without people seeing you. And to me, that is huge. On a game where it's built around the exo, and the Blast Suppressor is literally helping you stealth the radar, it's such a powerful perk. It's the best perk in the game, and I think they should have maybe split it. Maybe like when you do the jump, maybe have that as Blast Suppressor, and maybe when you do like the boost, maybe that could be a separate perk. So you have to take two perks. That would be a bit more balanced, but that's it. That's the only few things about Advanced Warfare. Let me know what your opinions and thoughts are down in the comments below. Expect some more gameplays from me soon. I'm going to do a few tip videos here and there to help you guys from what I've learned as well. So look forward to that soon. I'll see you guys in a future video. Take care.